Dickhead. Still, and he's gonna come with some stupid excuse as well.
He's an absolute dickhead. But what are you saying, though, man? How you been?
Calm, man. I'm easy, bro. I'm just here, bro. You know what I mean? Just obviously, I'm glad to be back in the gym. Monday, I went back in the gym. Yeah, but it's calm. Imagine I was chilling in my yard. I think it was on Sunday. I come out the shower. You know, you're just chilling or whatever. Chilling topless. My mom was like, "What the fuck, like." What, you ain't been going gym and that? I was like, "Bruv,
you had the young bells in it."
Yeah, I had the belly hanging a little bit. She's like, nah. But obviously, it's not mad, but from what she's used to seeing.
Yeah, so you know, yeah.
So I knew, tomorrow I'm back in the gym. So from Monday, I've been in trying to do my thing again.
Listen, like, I don't want to say it because it's an actual thing, but I feel like I've got a slight case of body dysmorphia.
Oh, same, 100%.
Because I was looking through, like, pictures of through lockdown. You know, through lockdown, I was banging at home workouts. I was doing, was his home workouts.
Yeah.
I was smashing them out. No, I didn't miss a day for like 3 months. Boom, banging them out. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, bro, I don't see no change. Then I looked at the pictures today. Obviously, it was March from whatever 3 months from there. I looked at it today and I'm like, raw. I did a bit. I was a lot. Obviously, like, I don't like being that slim, but my face looked more chiseled. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, my chest looked more cut. I'm thinking. Like, now I'm not too bad now, but my bells is a bit there. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. That's what I'm saying. But you know, it's though, we're never gonna appreciate
when you're in it.
That's the thing. We're never gonna appreciate, like, you could have the proper chest on pump fully, like there, the abs looking calm. But I guarantee you, when you get there, you're gonna be thinking, nah,
it's not right.
I can see. All it takes is for you to go on the gram, see a next man who's got something that you don't have. And even though you know what you've got is still calm, but you're like, oh, but he's got that thing there. It's not that though. You get it? It's not that.
It's true. It's almost like you should just. I know you want something, but battle with yourself. Don't battle with, because that's what I think. I'm like, no, but bruv, all this work I'm doing, all this like healthy eating I'm doing, he's not giving me that. Why? What's he doing that's different? And the thing is, you sometimes. I'm not saying obviously not everyone. Well, some people go gym, and obviously genetics as well has a part to play.
Yeah, of course.
But some people, bro, they're nicking it. Some men are doing What do the women do, like when they just getting the liposuction? Some are doing lipo,
that's cheating, bro.
Getting fake abs and stuff. That's dead. No matter how much money I've got, that's one thing I wouldn't do. I don't think I'll do any kind of surgery on my body to change it.
For me, I don't think gym is that serious for me to go and do like the surgery and that. That's the bit. For me, obviously, I'll go hard in the gym. The most I might do is like twice a day. Yeah, that's the most I'm pushing myself. But when it comes to like financially doing something mad or doing like surgery for my body just for gym, that's a bit mad. I can't lie.
It's a myth. Like, even I can't even bring myself to like.
So how long you been boxing for?
Since I was 8. So
okay, cool.
Been doing it for a long time.
That's a while, man.
Yeah, man.
So when you say since you was 8, was that something that you went to, like your parents, whoever took you to a boxing gym, or was it just something that you was just punching up in the playground? Like?
No. So I started off at a club called Fisher Boxing Club. So. If you know that it's actually like a youth club. So it's a youth club where man could go there, play football, go swimming. So it had everything there. Yeah. But my 2 older brothers who started before me, they actually introduced me into the sport. Boxing. So, and then over a period of time, I started finding myself more in a boxing gym, and then by the time I was 11, I had my first fight. Man.
Serious? Mad. What was there a time, like, obviously in your career now? Was there a time where, like, you was practicing coming up before you became pro, where you thought, "Raw, I'm good at this"? Like,
I don't know.
Or has it come yet? Like,
even now, I still feel like raw. I've done this well, but there's still room for improvement.
100%.
Always looking for ways to improve, man.
In anything, you should always be trying to do that. Trust me.
No, 100%. But I still feel like, even in things as well, you need to kind of have that little bit of, like, obviously I've seen your fights and I've seen how you are. Even the fact that you call yourself too slick, you've almost got that little bit of confidence and swagger. Like, like, this is me. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's footballers that you're there because maybe you was good when you was in youth and but now you're adult, you're not as good and you don't look like you're good. You don't come off with that. Whereas there's some players that they might not be great, but the way they do things, they always like flary. So it's like, we're gonna. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think you've got that. I'm not saying you're not good. You're good, of course, because your record speaks for itself.
Listen, obviously, my man's. I'm in Chris's private snap, innit? So sometimes I get to see some things that man are not doing, innit? Like the boxing, and I'm like, you're cold, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be rewatching it sometimes. Like, I go back, I'm like, bro, did he just do that to my man? Like, it's mad. Still, you're kind of slick. Is that where you got the name from? Too slick?
Yeah. So I think it come from more of the supporters. So I remember there was one of my fights I boxed against the Army. So the first time I boxed against him, that was my first senior bout. Because you know you got the juniors, you got the youths and the seniors.
Yeah.
So the first time I boxed him, I'm not gonna lie, I had a nightmare. I had a nightmare because you go from fighting 2 rounds to 3 rounds.
Okay, yeah.
So I went there thinking, raw, it's still the same 2 rounds. It's only a minute more. So I must have gone there. First round, done my thing. Second round, I was in here thinking, yo,
Get me out of it.
mad. When is this bell gonna go? Because 3 minutes is mad.
Yeah, it's long.
Third round, I got my ass handed to me. Man. I lost the fight, but I always said I'm gonna come back and I want to rematch this guy. And my coach was like, "Yeah, fair play, let's do it." So we come back, we rematched him, we beat him in a rematch. And then they offered to go again. So I said, raw. And that was on like 3 days notice. At the time, man was in college. So man must have checked my text. I was thinking, raw. So I was next to it, because Kenny, you know Kenny also?
Yeah.
He went my college. So I showed him this. I was like, raw, these lot want to fight Friday. What are you saying, Kenny? You on a roll? He's like, yeah, but my first boxing team. You get me? You know the man, them are gassed.
Yeah, of course.
So man must have rolled up there now. I've gone. I had only Kenny come to support, man. You know?
Wow.
That was probably one of my fights where my brother didn't come, my mum didn't come, my dad, no one come. Only Kenny and my coaches.
Yeah.
So cool. It was Southeast London versus the Army. Gone in.
Wait, when you say the Army, as in Army?
Yeah, like
Like the solid
Oh,
army.
they've got their
Navy. They got their
boxing team.
That's fucking still.
What are these man boxers, or they're part of the Navy and they're just the best boxers in the Navy?
Part of the Army, not the Navy.
Or
the
Army,
So,
sorry.
so yeah, they're part of the Army, but they do boxing as well. So it's like, for me, I was in college, but I was boxing too.
Yeah.
So for them, that's where it is for them.
Okay.
How old are these guys you're boxing? Were they older than you, though,
At the
innit?
time, yeah, I just turned senior, so I was like 17, 18. My man was probably like 24, 25.
Yeah, they were boxing. I knew it wasn't. Obviously, when you're young, you're watching boxing thinking it's easy. But when I started going, I started doing. Me and Cam was going boxing for like a year, 2 years. When I was like 15, and the trainer used to make us do some mad laps around the areas. That was calm. But when he said spar, my first spar, I looked at the size of the guy and I'm thinking, this is like some little Marga you. And obviously, like I was still skinny them times, but he's smaller than me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I should work him, bro. Them spars there was a madness. He was working me, and I was like, yes, this boxing thing is not a joke. Even just to keep your hands up
Yes, probably.
for how long you're meant
shoulders,
to,
fam,
it's mad, bruv. That's when you got to give it to these boxers, man, because it's mad, like just being in there.
You could have studied this man, like someone could study him constantly. On the day, you could do something else. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It's a maneuver.
So
Of course.
it's literally nothing is predictable.
It's true.
Is it, go on.
No, so you're obviously I was like looked up and I said, seeing that you're signed to Matchroom. Is that so? You signed to
I'm
Matchroom?
not signed to them. I'm signed
but-
to Dillian White.
Okay, cool. So what's it actually like working with Dylan White? Obviously, when you see him on TV, you think
It's crazy, fam.
you think like this guy seems like he's nuts.
He's
like,
my
you get,
favorite.
like, he's
Dylan-
just
he's
mad.
my favorite.
Do you get like so? What's it actually like working with him and
Right,
being
it's
around
cool.
him?
I was speaking to him earlier on. The guy is just like, see Dylan, he's on banter 24/7. I remember I was out in Portugal because he lives out there now.
Okay.
So I was out there training, and the guy would just come in the gym and just start laughing. And you think, what's this guy laughing about?
Yeah.
And then he would just say something mad, like, oh, my, like, them shoes are like 30 years old. And just on banter daily.
Yeah.
So, but you don't know what he's going to come with the next day. So,
Nah, he looks like he's on banter though. Because when you see him in his interviews and that, he's always
I like
just
his
saying some mad
personality,
shit.
yeah.
Like you're thinking, wow, this guy just. He's
And
just
I suppose, like, in a way, it's good to be around, like, sign someone and be around someone that's in the thing, is older
a
than
mentor.
you, and that's what says, like a mentor.
100%. And he knows the game as well. He
Definitely.
knows everything.
He
So,
knows the right contracts, how
knows
to
a lot.
negotiate and that.
Of course.
And
He
also-
knows the numbers.
Similar, like someone probably, I don't know your background, but I'm assuming probably someone from a similar kind of background, like knows what kind of person you kind of are. Like he had a similar maybe upbringing, went through similar things that you go through. So it's like, go this way, don't go that way, and yeah, which is definitely good, man. Where like, do you see yourself in boxing? Like in the next, I don't know, what's boxers' lifespan? What's a boxer's lifespan? How many? Like, I'm not saying they're gonna die, but I'm saying when did they end?
I'd
Like,
say, I don't know.
They can go when they want.
It all depends, man. You see Floyd going till he's 40.
yeah,
you see some guys. You had Bernard Hopkins. He was the oldest world champion, innit? He was like 53 or something.
Oh, mad.
So he was, So
That's
you
nuts.
see people go for time
when they-
still.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can I answer your question? Obviously, you're a boxer, innit? And everybody knows, like, come on, like, you're like bait, innit? Like, on the gram, on the socials. You're influencer at the same time.
This is Jabs' one special question. You know Goku's got Kamehameha special. This is Jabs' one special.
Nah, I was gonna ask something else.
No, go to.
So obviously, man, know you're a boxer, innit? Do you feel funny? Like, do you man them start moving funny sometimes? They like try to big up their chest and that, like when they're around you and that, because obviously they know that really and truly you're knocking them out like bands, like, you know what I'm saying? So do you man, especially roadmen, especially being from South London, you're around other brothers that they think they're tough, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it's something that you come across when you're around, or it's just like everyone's calm? Because you seem very peaceful, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seem very calm, laid back.
I'm like that. So I'm more of a laid back person. So if a man's acting up in front of me, I just let him do whatever he wants to do. But I don't have man them around me like that anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of the road man that man used to chill around, they're not about no more. Just for the main reason of that. Listen, I got a life to get on with. Man.
Yeah.
I'm busy. You know what I mean?
You're a brand as well.
People that are doing things. You know, that's who I want to be around. So I ain't really had that sort of altercation or anything like that where a man thinks he's just tough and it don't faze me.
Do you feel like you have like there's even times where we go out, if we go out, there's certain man that we go out with, and you know, if I'm out with this man, I kind of have to be like, I can't drink too much, I can't get too excited just in case, because he's a bit stupid. So is there like in your normal life, is there time, like Jab saying, because people always, they know who you are, they might think it's a boxer, let me just, you know what I'm saying, people love doing that stupid shit. Do you always have like, see, like Spider-Man's got his spidey sense, do you always have your like your sixth sense on, kind of like, just in case?
100%. A lot of the time where man's been on point, man's known that, yo, if we stay here for too long, shit's going down. And like the way my man's looking over there, man don't really like that still. You get me? Or I have my boy with me, he's like, Rod, you know my man? I'm like, why is he watching you like that? I don't know. And then it's like, Rod, is man trying to test me or something? So I always know when to leave the dance. When it's time to go, you gotta go.
100%.
You know what I mean? So
you see, with a sport like boxing, or like anyone can kind of just jump in, any like single player sport, let me say, like boxing, tennis, they're all like single player sports. It's different to football. How important is it for you to have like people in the background that are supportive? Because if I'm thinking about team sports, you might not have no one at home that's supportive, but you've got your teammates. You've got I don't know, you've got Sergio Ramos sitting next to you. You know, you can console
your captain, innit?
But as a boxer, you like, yes, like if you've got, obviously you've got your corner, but aside from them, like people in your life, like how important are they? Like you said, having the right friends and whatsoever. Like how important do you think that is?
Bro, your team is everything. Without my team, trust me, I'm no one in this game, and I'll become no one. I really need my team there with me. You know what I mean? I need that support system, because as well, it's like if I ain't got my team, I'm trying to juggle everything. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be out there selling tickets on my social media whilst I'm training. But a lot of the time I'm tired. I'm tired now. You get what I'm saying? I've done a session today. I'm tired now.
It's like a single player sport kind of thing. And a lot of rappers, like, they try to bring everyone. Like, I'm going to bring my man. But I always think you have to sit down one day and think, you know what? This guy's on the road. Yes, we've been friends for 15, 16, 17 years. He doesn't want to come off the road, because there's some people they love it. They don't mind being on the road. And I'm trying to elevate myself and go to the top. Sad, but bye. You know what I'm trying to say? I've tried to bring you. You don't. That's not what you want. You still want to be.
I think that's part of being an adult as well, though. Growing up, just understanding that everyone's running a different race. You get me? Like, everyone's got their own path. Some man want to do certain things that doesn't align with yours anymore. So as an adult, you have to cut certain man out. There's certain man that I don't interact to. It's really sad. We're brethrens. I got mad memories with them, but I just know that every time it's trouble, every time it's a problem, and I just can't be around them anymore for my peace of mind. And I feel like that's what being an adult is. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting older. Children, when you're a teenager, it's all fun and games, isn't it? Like, it's jokes. You do stupid things. You laugh about it. But now it's like, I can't afford to do that. Man's got to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Man's got things to do in the morning. Man can't do that right now. Man's got something to do in the morning.
It's true.
So what, if you had a choice of, like, obviously, if you wasn't a boxer, what do you think you'll be doing right now?
I don't even know, you know.
So was you into any other sports? Was you into like football?
Football, I played football from school. After school, I left that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm garbage.
What's a garbage?
I'm garbage.
Yeah.
So I can't even kickball no more like that. And you know it is as well. Whereas every time I kickball, I always get some sort of little niggle or injury.
Yeah,
So it's not worth it,
So
innit?
long.
it's not worth it, especially as for a boxer as well. I can't be getting injured going out. So I don't know. I actually don't know. It's that mad.
That's a good one as well. I watch a lot of documentaries, especially like sporting documentaries. And when you ask them, like, if when they get asked, if it wasn't for this, what would you do? That's the answer they give.
Yeah,
because
like,
this
don't
is
know.
the only thing.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm trying to say? I didn't see anything else, and I think that's what makes people reach the level that they want to reach. Like, I'm not saying, like, obviously us, we've got little things but when you like get to a certain age, you're like, oh, if I don't be this, I'm gonna be this. Whereas people like you and people that have made it, or not made it in their sport, but got to somewhere good in their sport, there's only one answer. And if it's not that one answer, then boy, do you know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I think it's important. It's important to have that like motivation and drive. That this is the one thing I want to do. Forget plan B for now. It's only plan A. If plan A doesn't work, which I ain't got a plan for, then I can plan for that at the end. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I feel like sometimes people always get, if you haven't got a plan A, have a plan B, and forget that. Forget the B, man, because we don't even trying to reach the B.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Trust me,
One thing I've heard a lot, obviously, about like people say about boxers, is that obviously I don't know if it's a week or however long before your fight that
no chopping.
no, you're not allowed to chop.
Yeah,
Is that
true?
Is that
I really wanted to ask that, but I was waiting, innit?
true, or is that all the black? Because I'm hearing Mayweather was chopping the night before.
I heard you can't chop for a month because of testosterone or some shit.
Yeah, of course.
Is it true?
It's like if you chop a thing now, you go a couple rounds, and you get a call saying, raw, I don't know, like a next thing shouting you, but you're in your bed, bro. Are you gonna get?
You're not gonna go.
You're not gonna.
You're not gonna go, fam.
Your testosterone's done.
Yeah.
You're gone. You know what I mean?
So how long do you do?
If you're in your bed and you ain't done nothing for about 3-4 weeks, and the right thing calls you and says, "Come."
Man's there, Goku, instant.
You ain't got a car. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning. You're finding your way down there.
But
Some way, somehow.
Don't you think that's a little bit different though? Because we're talking about. You're talking about chopping a ting and chopping a ting. That's different because some man can chop a ting one. They're not getting it. The girl's only getting 1 round. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But if I'm saying, I've got a big football match tomorrow. I had sex today. It might not affect me in a football. Why is it? Might not affect me that much in a football match. It might affect me to chop because I might not get bones, but I might be able to play the football match. You get what I'm trying to say? So
I feel like with this question, it's not even scientific.
Proven. No, it's not. It's like an urban myth.
For me, it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
So I'll do the whole camp. So if they phone me today and said you're fighting in six weeks, today is when it stops.
Not even bashing.
Yeah.
Nothing. You're not busting at all.
Nope.
So you gotta collect them rounds, boy. You gotta collect them rounds.
It's all in the mind. You can do it.
You can do
Whoever that girl is before, is he wifey or?
No, it's just.
It's a sticky one.
Training partners.
my sparring.
I said training partners, and that was do some flexibility training and that.
You're dumb.
Whoever's getting that last one, I feel sorry for them, boy.
No, but he's not going to do a last one because he said he's getting the call. As soon as he gets the call, it stops that day. So
is it?
So
Even if it's like
if she got it 2 weeks ago, then
schedule
she got to wait for the next. Until 6 weeks is over.
That's how I run things.
Yeah.
Other people are different.
So with boxing, you're on your own.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. Boxing is like it's like your own company.
Yeah.
That's my company. So when it's time to work, it's time to work.
So are you like a registered brand, like as Chris
Basically,
Too Slick?
Chris
is a brand.
Kongo. Yeah,
it's a registered. Yeah. Okay, I hear that still.
So
everything is proper, innit?
It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be for you to get. To be honest, even in anything, music, whatever, sports, business, everything has to be registered, LTD and all that shit. You have to protect your brand and that. That's sick, though.
But obviously with this whole pandemic and everything, how you finding like the lockdown? Has it been for your boxing careers? I'm sure it's probably slowed your fighting down and all of that. You still training as hard or? You resting? What's going on?
I was supposed to fight like last weekend.
I saw you missed the fight.
We saw that online still. What happened to my man? My man's a coward.
Yeah, you know what? Obviously not him, but I was supposed to fight someone else. We was going back and forth in negotiations for like 4 weeks. So we got 6 weeks notice, and I think 6 weeks is perfect. Because I'm
good
always
camp.
ticking over. I'm ready. So whereas we given man 6 weeks, 4 weeks we was going back and forth in negotiations. Man said, yeah, he wanted to fight on the Wednesday. Then we get a call back on Friday, say he's not interested no more. So we was like, wow,
He's bottled it.
Why would you do
Why
that?
going for this pussy, yo? Why going for the pussios and that?
So then we're out here searching for opponents. We can't get no one credible. Everyone's going, what? Fight Chris in 2 weeks? You're
That's a
mad.
myth.
I need a count. But I've looked at my man, this geezer, Florian Markey. He's like, he wants anyone in the division.
Yeah.
So my manager's called me and gone, yeah, what do you think about Florian Markey? I said, yeah, we'll have that.
Right
yeah, why not?
We'll have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this was a couple of weeks ago. We sent the offer. They said no, they're not interested. So now he's fighting on the AJ card. So these lot must have thought, because my fight didn't happen, that man's probably not training no more. Man's just chilling.
Yeah.
So his opponents pulled out. So yesterday they've gone who wants to fight? So I've gone, I'm ready. I'm in the mix. Put me in the mix.
You did a live, innit?
Yeah, I done a live Insta. That was just talking about the situation. So where I've gone, put me in the mix. They're like, you have to make this weight. If you don't make this weight, the fight is not happening. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to make this weight. I'm going to make 150. That's only 3 pounds heavier. That's nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's make it happen. No, you can't. We have to make it at this weight. So really and truly, they don't want the fight. Yeah. They're just talking on the net.
They don't want the smoke.
You know, they want someone that they know he's gonna beat.
They don't want Chris.
The AJ card. They don't want someone.
They know for me to get down to the weight now. Whereas I've been messed about.
Yeah.
That I've gone to do my own thing. Yeah, maybe I've had a few snacks here and there.
Yeah, of course.
But they've thought, he probably hasn't trained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I have been training. Yeah. I have been doing my thing, eating a bit here and there. Yeah. But I can still make a certain weight. And 3 pounds is nothing, one. And two, we're not fighting for no title. This is just a 6-rounder fight. I'm looking at you as a tick over for me. You're looking at me as a big fight. You know what I mean? I'm not
put it like
looking
the golden ticket to obviously to the bigger fights.
100%.
But
fighting 10 ounce gloves.
Okay, cool.
But if I weigh 147, then we fight in 8, which is a lot more dangerous.
Okay, cool,
but
cool.
At the end of the day, listen, if you're a big puncher, it don't matter what gloves you wear. You're knocking someone out. And me, I've knocked out people with 8 ounce gloves. I've hurt people in big 16 ounce gloves in training. So for me, the gloves ain't a problem. I'll weigh 150 and I'll sign a contract. You can still weigh your 8 ounce.
Swear down. You were still on it like that.
I'm still on it, bro.
He's a pussy, man.
That's
Fuck
confidence.
my man.
What you see lot when something important's coming up. Do you lot get that? I know because you've done boxing for a while. Like you might, when you're recording a tune, you might have wrote bars in the studio. Now everyone's gonna hear it. You might, whatever. I don't even know what you do, brother. Chop skills. When you're about to chop, when you're about to chop a new thing, when you're gonna date with a new joint,
you get nervous when you're about to perform in that.
Get the nerve, like the belly,
in your belly when you're about to chop a painting.
When you're going on a date with a new thing, like do you get
a painting.
Yeah.
Do I get nervous?
Yeah. Like let's say a joint you've been chatting to for a minute. And now you're about
it's time to perform.
It's about to bucker. No, it's not chopping. You're about to bucker. Like,
no, I don't. I'm
not get nervous.
No, when I was young, I did. But now I'm at a stage where it's like, you know what? Just going to Lincoln Newton's just like.
No, but can you control nerves like that though? Do you think?
No, you know, sometimes you can get caught off guard. But me personally, going off my past experiences or like recently, I don't get nervous.
What about you when you're in the studio?
In the studio, I can't lie. I had a session the other day. And there was obviously drill music in it, so there was a lot of drill rappers there, and they were popping like they was doing their thing. It was time to do my verse. I can't lie, I was a bit shook, but you have to just tell yourself, look, this is what you do.
I'm good at this.
You get me? This is what you do. This is when they come here, they expect me to be good.
Yeah.
This is what they want me to do, so you just have to deliver, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure it's the same for you.
Yeah, I mean for me it's different. Cause see when you're in that change room. And it's time to get your hand wraps going on. Sometimes it's a bit of a fight or flight mode.
Swear down.
Yeah, so, boy, you just got to be in your own world. Whatever music's bumping, you just got to be in the zone and just say, listen, whatever happens, happens, innit? At the end, for me, I say, whatever happens, happens, innit? At the end of the day, I'm a warrior, innit? In this thing. I must be doing something good for me to be at this level.
Yeah,
100%. You know what I mean? I must be here for a reason. Like, you know. So for me, it's just it is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's just get down and let's get down to the nitty gritty stuff and
Trust me,
get
dog.
the fight going on.
Trust me, dog.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's like, I feel like when some people, I never get nervous. I'm like,
It's a lie.
can you not be nervous,
It's natural
bro?
to be
You
nervous.
can't control
Your body's
that.
actually made
I
for that.
feel like as well, when I'm nervous, I perform a lot better.
Yeah.
Because my last fight, I didn't box for 16 months before then. The nerves was hitting, man. Man's doing the ring walk thinking, yo, you can walk back, you know.
You can spin it.
It's not too late, yeah.
Spin this
Yeah,
coup.
it's not too late. Like, bro, it's not too late, you know.
Yeah.
And then some different vibe just come to man. And when you hear that your tune running through, and you're just like, yeah.
What was your
it's
song?
Time now.
What song do you come back to?
Dig a D way.
That's a gases. That's a gases still. Yeah.
Come back and back your boy.
That was in your head.
A few of Ease Dons was talking a bit greasy on Twitter, but I was like, alright, no problem.
Say no
you
more.
get me?
But do you get that though? Like, does it a blur? Like, does it overlap? Because obviously you got the boxing thing, the professional, you man are professional boxers. Then you got the man them just talking shit online, like, oh yeah, well we see you, all of this and that. Like like nothing really happens, does it?
Nah, you know what as well, them things that don't really faze me. I was looking through my DMs the other day, and this Florian Markey, he had a few of his fans going, oh, you're lucky you didn't make the weight, Florian Markey. And I was just laughing, bro. Like, them things that don't, like, anything from online doesn't faze me.
Yeah.
But
At all.
you see
It's
that,
just
I think a lot of that is just part of like them just trying to market the fight and just trying to hype the fight up and that.
It's like wrestling.
Bro, he said people are DMing him. Fam.
No,
fans.
no,
That's
no,
real life
Think
though.
about wrestlers. You know, like wrestling. I know wrestling is fake, but at the end of the day, I know every wrestler, like, you want to be liked. Do you get it? Yeah. Some people, obviously, you know, when you're coming, this is your contract, bro, you're going to be the villain.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's some that are in the middle and you're thinking, right, if I do something good, like, I can be liked it. When you're coming out and getting boo, you're thinking, bruv, like, it's hard to deal with.
100%.
Like I said, it's like a mental thing to kind of block it out. Before you go, because obviously this is a massive thing that's happening everywhere now, and especially in sport. Just yesterday, obviously football in the PSG game versus that Turkish team, the fourth official, I think it was from Romania, and he said something about the Negro guy. So about one of the coaching staff for the Turkish team. Now, obviously, in their language, in Romanian language, Negro means black. So in a sense, he gets a pass, but in another sense, what was it? Demba Ba was like, when you say when you're talking about a white person, you never say white guy. Yeah. But when it's a black man, it's the black guy. Why don't you say the guy?
No, but think about it. When we're chilling and my man's there, you're gonna say, oh, that guy. Yeah. That's us. But if there's a white guy there, we're gonna say, oh, that white guy.
I don't know.
No, not necessarily.
Definitely.
I don't know.
If my man's there, my man over there. Who? Oh, the white guy. Because we're black. Because this. I fully hear it.
Okay, I hear it. But the guy can speak English. So why did you have to say in your language to the other guy, the Negro guy? Why couldn't you just say in English, the black guy?
Did he say the Negro?
Yeah, he said. Did you hear it? He says, "Why did you hear what Demba Ba said? Why did you say Negro? Why did you say Negro?" You watched the video.
He couldn't explain himself as well. Like, what was he saying when they asked him?
He was just there. Like, I don't know. He said I was explaining who the guy was.
Yeah,
you could have pointed at my. You could have said bald guy because he was the only bald guy there. Bald guy. That guy on that
was
team.
that the one that they walked off the pitch?
Yeah, you could have said anything else.
But you know, let's be real. If he's a fourth official, he knows their names.
Bro, you've gone through training. You've gone through unconscious bias training. You've done it all. You didn't just wake up one day from Romania and say you're coming to be fourth official today in a PSG game.
Come on, man. Yeah,
in a Champions, this is a Champions League as well. It's not, bro. Come on, he's getting big money for that. He knows exactly what he's doing.
It was good that they walked off. They should do that more.
100. And then what I saw, it pissed me off even more. FA are investigating. It's nothing to investigate. Investigating it. No.
It's on camera.
Investigating it and looking at a 10-match ban. Not because that's a criminal offence. Yeah. Being racist is a criminal offence. Hate speech. Yeah. So why is he not getting arrested? Why is he not going to court? 10-match ban is nothing. What 10-match ban and what 2-bag fine or something? He's thinking, I'll sit at home. I don't get paid for 10 games.
Paid as well, probably.
And all they're gonna do is just give you some lower league games because no one even knows who the fuck that guy is. So excuse my language. So some lower league games for like I don't know a month. then bring you back into the big league because no one's gonna check for you.
Yeah,
and then people forget about it.
They don't deal with it enough. It was good that them man walked off the pitch. They need to start doing that
100%.
more. Even that all that
QPR Millwall.
Yeah, QPR. That was some bullshit, man.
That was very
that
stupid.
was that. But you know, Millwall is Millwall, innit? Like, not saying that it's good to be racist and that, but Millwall, they're fucked, innit? Let's keep it true. Millwall,
kind of
yeah, but that area, that Kent area, Chelsea area, they're all racist. Like they've got there's a lot of racism going on over there. What I didn't like though is the one black player. I know it's like. Don't get me wrong, I know it's difficult. I went to primary school and I was one of the only black kids in my class, so I know it's difficult. I had the racist abuse. They were calling man this and that. And the worst thing is, it was the kids that I used to sleep at the house. And when I'm at school, you was racist to me. I was thinking, what? And I remember I came home to my mum. My mum was like, I wanted to tell you, but it's almost like it's a thing that even if I say it to you, you're not going to listen because it's your friend. So you need to experience it. Come home, cry, then I explain to you. This is the reason why. Because obviously, I was in year 5. You're thinking, you don't see. You see black children, we don't really see that white and black. We're just kids.
Children,
Especially kids anyway. Yeah. Let me say all kids. It's just these are learned things. You learn it from your parents. You heard your mum say, or your dad say, oh, that fucking nigga. So then when you're coming to school, you start to see a nigga. Before you didn't see a nigga, you just saw Kev. You saw James. You saw Chris. You saw Jabs. You know what I'm trying to say? So I even lost my train of thought. Yeah, the QPR. So the one black guy in the Millwall team. Obviously, he came out when the Millwall fans booed the first time about, this is a shame, like I feel like I don't want to be here no more, Cool. Then Millwall said that their players shouldn't kneel anymore. They should stand, when it's time to kneel. QPR kneeled, Millwall didn't kneel. Donny was standing there. He stood up as well and he did that. And I'm thinking,
what was that? Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that was
you're stupid. You're stupid. So what you're doing is allowing it. Me, the first thing I'm doing, I know it's your job and you're getting paid, but the first thing I'm doing, I'm chatting to my agent. I'm saying, yo, I'm not playing no more. Find me a move. January's around the corner. You don't have to play from now to December. You can go do. I'll do your one-on-one training with you if you want. I'll do it for you for $5. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, but bro, you don't need to. So I'm just like, we just need to stand up a bit more. Even Ian Wright tweeted something about protect them at all costs. Boom, straight away. You got a message. And Ian Wright put yesterday, I've been told that I need to go on a 3-day unconscious bias training course because of the thing I said about protect them at all costs. He's apparently not allowed to have sides.
Oh, fuck off, bro.
Because he's in the media and you're not allowed to have sides.
Black. That's your skin, though.
This is mad.
This is who I am. How am I not supposed to be me?
See, boxing is like the majority of the boxing fans, like you said, they're pub guys. Let me just say that pub people or people like upper class people.
Is it upper class?
Yes, upper class.
A lot of them are upper class. Cause
them tickets are
And like I don't wanna like narrow it and say it's white people because it's upper class. You can be black and upper class. You can be Asian upper class. It's just majority upper class. Do you like? And generally upper class people, black, white, whatever, they tend to look down on people that are below them and of color as well. People that are not that color. So do you ever hear things when you're boxing? Have you experienced kind of racism? Maybe not directed at you, but
I've never really experienced anything racist throughout my boxing career. To be honest, never heard anything mad. But at the end of the day, if you do hear something mad, it's just like, okay, what, you on smoke? Yeah, let's go. Rounds. You get me?
Yeah, of course.
You're gonna talk all this smack
coming to the ring
about being it's just a straight coming to the ring situation. So
coming to the ring.
It's been cool. I've in my boxing gym when I was at Fisher, it was literally me, my brothers, and there was like 3 other black boxers. The rest were all white, and they was all like family, bruv. You know what I mean? So it was always cool. My coach that I had since my first amateur fight, I had him till my last amateur fight. He was white. He taught me like I was his own son. You know what I mean?
This is it.
So that was the blessing that I had, man. So I was alright.
And that's the thing as well. Like people always say, it's a generation thing. You can understand because that generation, that's what they did. But it's not everyone.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit.
There's people like you said. When I was a kid and I was playing grassroots football, my coach was white. He lived around the corner from me. My mum didn't mind. He used to pick me up. I didn't used to go to church anymore. And if I did, he'll come and get me from church, take me into once the flats. He was white. So he wasn't racist because majority of the team was black. And he saw everyone like his child. So when the people say, they're from that generation, I don't think it's a thing. It's a choice. I think at the end of the day, it's a choice. You're not born
definitely
racist. It's a choice. You look like now, let's say for example, your parents, one's a drug dealer, one's a prostitute, just saying that, Why are you looking at me?
what kind of thing to say to someone?
Nah, because I'm thinking of the worst, innit? obviously you grow up seeing it. You grow up seeing drugs. You grow up seeing prostitution. Now, when you get to a certain age, you come to a crossroads. Either I want to be a drug dealer or prostitute or none.
We're a long way from it ending, because think about, like, even to Raheem Sterling getting mad criticism for the stuff he does. Like, look at when he bought his mum a house after he'd been playing for Man City for how long. He bought his mum a yard, nice yard in, I think it was in Manios or wherever it was.
Yeah, wherever it was.
Man's in the paper saying, Raheem Sterling bought his family luxury house, 2 million, cussing him, These sons was a young boy that played for the academy.
Was it Greenish?
No, it wasn't Grealish. It was an academy player. Who was it? No, not Grealish. Who was it?
Phil Foden.
Phil Foden. Yeah. Bought his mum nice yard in Manny. Phil Foden goes and buys his family
star footballer.
Nice yard. Why is it always Raheem Sterling?
Media. I feel the media racist.
But you know what?
Well,
in a way, yeah. I think it's, you see how they're letting fans back in the stadium. I think it's good that these people are booing them, so it shows the world that racism, like, what is Black Lives Matter? We're not doing it because we're just showing you this is real. Because some people don't think racism is real. They're like, they just want more. No, we're not. We don't want anything. We just want to show you that this is an actual real thing and it's happening. And I'm glad that it's actually happening, because without fans in the stadium, you won't know. Yeah, you see stuff online, but not everyone's online. Yeah. You won't see it, and you might see stuff in the media, and they might just be like, "That's just a coincidence." Like Raheem Sterling, that's a coincidence. Rashford stuff, that's a coincidence. But now you're booing people that are kneeling down just because they're saying they want black people to be seen as equal. You're booing that.
It's like, you man are snitching on yourselves. You man are just getting in trouble. Like, you man are stupid. Like, you man are showing us what we're saying, and like,
this is what I'm saying.
Like, it's dumb.
I think racism is the most stupidest thing ever.
No, I don't think it's stupid. No, I can't lie. Yeah, racism is not cool. Oh, that's water for you, by the way, my guy. It's not stupid, but if you don't know something, and it's alien to you, you're gonna think, what's that? Like, if you've never seen something before, like someone said the other day, when black people go to China, the Chinese people are so fascinated, they want to take pictures there. And I hear that. You've never seen it before. If a Chinese person was to go to a village in Africa, it will be the same thing. It's foreign to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not saying racism is good, but I'm just saying I don't understand that I'm the unknown, so I'm just gonna presume it's bad.
This and is I hear what I'm saying to you, because that's not racism.
That is racism.
No. If I go to China now and they're like, oh my God, let's say they've never seen TV before, never seen a black person, and I'm the first black person they've seen, and they're taking, that's not racist.
And they say to you, no, but they're like, I don't know you, you're dangerous, I'm not sure about you.
No, that is racism, but I'm saying the fact,
but then they don't know you, they're being safe. Some of it, don't get it twisted, I'm not saying racism
so because you're black, you're not safe.
That's racism.
That is racist.
Because if it's a white person, they wouldn't do that. If the white person wouldn't do that.
No, but same way, if it's a white, you could say, like, say if it's a white person chilling with my children, as a white man, I don't want him to chill with my children. He might be a paedophile. Do you know what I'm saying?
Is that racist? Even if it's a racist, black guy, I don't want to chill with my children.
No, but do you hear what I'm saying though? Is that racist then?
That's racist, bro.
How's that racist?
Would you class that as racist?
No, I wouldn't.
Like a white man chilling with, like I'm saying, there's a white man just walking around the school. Because he's white, he might be a paedophile. Is that racist?
No, but listen what he's saying. He's saying
the unknown.
Only because it's the white guy.
You're just judging. It's like me walking down the road and a man goes, "Excuse me, what you got an ounce of weed on you?"
That's
Is that racist?
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
If that's racist,
100%.
How's that
some
racist?
sort of extent, yeah. At the end
Stereotypes.
Of the day, it's more of a judgmental thing. Bro.
But I think that's more stereotypical. But if I'm saying I don't like him, why don't you like it? Because he's darker than me.
A lot of the time it's I don't like him because I don't know him. They don't want to say that part.
No, they don't say that.
A lot of it. Think about it. Okay, where's all the racist people? Obviously, London has got racist parts. Don't get twisted. But you're gonna find less racism in London, right? Because we're more the white people are more comfortable with black people. Their neighbors are black. They go to the Indian man the Indian man shop. They buy their Caribbean food. They buy their Chinese food. So they see all these cultures. When you go outside of London, these men have not seen a black person in like ever.
All right, let me give you.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me give you. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, I've been to. I remember I went Poland.
Mad.
Listen. The experience I got there, I've never had in my life.
Racist.
I'll just put it this way. So, man's gone in the supermarket. There's me, my coach. There's like 5 of us. So, we've come out and there's an old lady. She's literally she screwed all of us. None of us were on it. She screwed all of us. She started speaking in a Polish language. She took off her glasses, whatever she was saying, screwed all of us, turned around as we walked past her, She put her glasses back and walked back. I don't know what she said. Yeah,
but you have to remember, she doesn't know you. She's never seen you before.
So what have they done? You can only judge someone on what they've done.
People are scared of the unknown.
No, Jabs. I just feel like you're chatting rubbish. What? Because of a colour? But that's racist. You're scared because he's a different colour.
Because of his different race.
But if there was 5 white skinheads, what?
But then I've been to Ukraine, yeah, where it was like they were looking at us funny, but we was there for a training camp. As soon as we said who was there for, so do you know Alexander Usyk?
Yeah.
So he was sparring Chamberlain at the time. So I went out there. So it was me, Isaac, and the coach Ted Bammy. So we all went out there, and they were like, right. They were all speaking like they were confused, like to see like, right, what you lot doing down here? As soon as we said Usyk, they said, oh my god. They were like, oh, sit here. But they brought us
the energy
water.
changed. The energy changed.
Because it's not unknown. They know you sick.
What do you mean they know? They don't know you.
But they don't know us.
But they know you're with him though. They know you're for him. That's something familiar.
I hate when
you hear what I'm saying?
They brought us still and sparkling water. You see?
From the mountain. From the mountain.
But Jab, do you know why? Do you know why? Me personally, I feel like that experience is racist because, just like Kev said, if they were 3 white guys, would their energy been the same?
What
you
saying
doing
you don't know. That's unknown. Anything is unknown, bro. Like my man, I don't know. Chris came with his boy. We don't know his boy. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that.
But it's black.
It's unknown. So what if he's black?
So if they
So it's more like you're gonna spud him. You're gonna say Wagwan.
Bro,
you're gonna nod because you know him.
Yeah, but you don't know if man's a shooter.
You don't know that.
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter though. He's black.
Just come here and just put his strap on the table.
It doesn't matter. But he's black though, so I'm more likely to say cool Wagwan.
Nah, Jabs.
When I see a black person, even if I don't know them, I will nod my head at them.
I'm gonna give you an example.
I feel comfortable because I know that it's not unknown.
I'm gonna give you an example. You went outside, yeah. You saw 3 white youths that look like Harry Potter, yeah. Glasses, whatever, thingy hair, yeah, on ket and that, yeah. And you saw 3 black youths hooded up. The man that's like stereotypical.
I promise you, I would say Wagwan to the man them.
You feel more comfortable chatting to the man than to the white.
On my life, me personally.
You're capping, man.
No cap.
Shut up, man.
No
I hate
cap.
when man them just
No cap.
This is what.
Are you with me 24 hours?
I'm not, but I know.
Bro, I'm a drill rapper. I can't be scared.
Cool.
No fair.
So all drill rappers are not scared.
Of course they're scared. That's why you get me. But
there you go,
me
then.
personally, where I've come from, obviously how I am today, when I see niggas, man's like, yeah, cool. I don't feel scared. Obviously, I can understand when it's a bit
so
like.
How do you feel about people saying nigga?
White people can't say nigga. I don't feel comfortable with that because they can't say it because they can't relate to the pain. You know what I'm saying? They can't say it because they don't know what that word comes from.
What if a white person doesn't know the background? It's the unknown, so they're saying it because
that's
it's unknown.
Stupid. No, how can you not know? Who doesn't know that nigga is a slave term?
So who doesn't know that someone that you just never seen before is a bad person? That's stupid.
It's an assumption, obviously, and I hear it.
The same way, like, and you're saying unknown as well. You're saying, these people don't know. If I'm thinking John Terry has been around black people his whole life. He's played at West Ham and all these things. He's been around.
Is John Terry racist?
Yes.
Did you not hear my man? I swear he called Carlton Cole straight away after the thing. I was like, I don't know what.
Bro, you didn't go and watch.
Did you not see?
Let me. I'm just gonna.
Am I capping? Am I capping?
Yeah, but I'm gonna spit.
How am I capping? Carlton Cole did.
No. I'm saying you're telling the truth, but I'm gonna spit facts to you right now. Yeah, because I just watched the Anton Ferdinand documentary, which is on BBC, and you can see John Terry being racist. There's a video. They're there. QPR played Chelsea. They're winning. QPR winning. Anton Ferdinand, him and John Terry having a little tussle. John Terry's walking back. You fucking black cunt. You can see it. And the thing is, Anton Ferdinand didn't know. He came back into what do they call it?
Change room.
No, not change room. Upstairs where your parents are and all that watching. In a box. He came in a box, and his mum's like, "You're right," and he's thinking, "Yeah." His dad's like, "You're right." Cousin's like, "You're right." So he's thinking, "What's going on?" He said, "The girl I was seeing at the time said to me, look at this." Obviously, they got it on TV. You see, man, these lips going fucking black cunt.
Mad.
Yeah.
I hear that still.
What's that? You've been around black people your whole life.
Bro, it's racist, bro.
So you've been taught black people are bad. When you have your back up,
so if I called somebody a white cunt, is that racist?
Yes, people say black people come. You can. I think you can. I don't care about. Forget about slavery. We're not in slavery. Like, of course, what happened back then affects some of the things that's happening in society now. But we wasn't there in it. So I'm not gonna say, slavery is it's not. But bro, if I don't like you because of your color of your skin, that's what racism. If you look at what racism means, that's what racism. Racist doesn't say if a white person is getting onto a black person because of the color of skin, or if an Asian person is getting onto black people because of their skin. It doesn't say that. Racism says if you don't dislike someone because of the color of their skin, it's race.
You know what's mad? Like,
it's not called blackism. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Like, it's mad because even the other day I was coming home from work, and imagine obviously when I was coming home from work, it was cold. I had my own jacket, puffer, zipped up, I had my hat on. I'm walking, come at the station, I'm walking. There was a white lady further down the road. Yeah, but there was a white guy in front of me. Yeah, he's walking. She's cool. The guy bust the corner. So now he's gone. I'm walking behind her.
She kicked.
She crossed the road. So what? You gonna tell me that's not racist?
I don't. Me personally, that's a bit more stereotypical.
I lie.
No,
that one's not straight.
That's what I'm saying. That one, I feel like that's more stereotypical because I reckon if you had a suit on, and you just look and you had a fresh haircut, she might not have, but obviously
with a briefcase.
In her eyes, you might look intimidating. That's what you might look. It's bad to say, but that's stereotype. That's not racism. The racism has to be always direct, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you didn't ask her, oh, why did you cross the road? Oh, because he was black.
Yeah, that's
just racist. Do you know what I'm saying?
Anyway, I hate racism. I don't want to talk about it. It's very depressing, fam.
Yeah, nah. But
anyway, let's talk about the.
It's important.
You get me? Boxer and that, strong and that, body's all that. What the girl saying though? Like, I'm here for that. I want to know, like, what? Obviously, you're a boxer.
We waited for.
You get me? Like, obviously, like, what? Obviously, is the DMs popping and that?
Boy. You know what?
Because you know, sorry to cut you off, but do you know what it is? A lot of the time, there's a lot of things that like, say you go gym or something, you get hench. People think that girls are gonna pop up and be like, oh my gosh, you're hench. A lot of the time, it's man them. Man them will be like, yo, your body looks good. Like, you've been going gym, you're doing your thing. Obviously, for boxing, you get me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, is it like?
Do you know what happened to me? Sorry, go.
Is it like so? What is it? Is it 50? Is it like the DMs? Is it little boys or is it like, you get me? Is it popping?
It's a mixture of everything. Like, obviously. True say, I don't really like to look at my DMs too tough. You know what I'm saying? But also, I don't even, to be honest, like, if Instagram was dead right now, my life would be the same and I'll be as happy as I am, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Instagram don't define me. None of these social media things define me. And I felt like my last fight, when I signed out of Instagram, I was like, raw. I felt like a weight had been lifted off my chest. You know what I mean? But going back to the point, obviously before the fight, it was different. Because obviously before the fight, you might get here and there. Man might check the dates, think, who's that? You get me? Like, raw, that thing's breakers. Breakers,
you know.
I was thinking, yeah, all right, cool. But obviously, before then, nothing was popping. You see when I won that belt?
Yeah. Mad.
It came out.
Is it the belt or was it the fight?
It was the belt, bro, and the fight.
Because that fight was a bit high profile, a bit like everyone spoke about it.
It was on Dylan's undercard, innit? And whereas the guy I was fighting had been active, and I'd been out for 16 months, not had one fight, people were like, "Oh, how's Chris gonna get on? He ain't boxed on time."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not getting off no ring rust. He's going straight in there. And my man was active. He punched up his last opponent. So people are thinking, no, I don't know about this one with Chris, you know. Think maybe he should have took an easier fight. But for me, I think that was the perfect fight.
Yeah.
So
come out winning.
Where I've done my thing, I've boxed, man, and I've knocked him out. And I done a little watch party for the fight.
Okay.
And that went off. You get me? People were jumping. Like, yo, it was mad.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's so mad that when I was... What happened was my boy, he was there when no one was there. So I had seen the venue thinking, raw, that's mad. So when I was doing the ring walk, I swear, in my head, I imagined everyone going mad. So when I was ring walking, I was like, boy, this is my time. And I'm smiling, you get me? It's like I could feel everyone's energy from me.
Yeah, 100%.
So man's got back to the hotel now. That's the best thing I done. Went back to the hotel by myself with the belt, just took in the moment. You get me? As soon as I logged back on Instagram,
DMs also been going mad.
What